In this lesson, we're going to take a look at how to manage our contacts effectively by building groups and lists for ourselves. Lists would be something that Yahoo refers to it, Google refers to it as groups. We're essentially just putting our contacts into folders to better manage them. One of the main reasons you would do this is simply it's just a great way to organize your contacts. Over here, I've got several groups already made inside of Google, and that can allow me to separate my contacts from, say, friends, close friends, relatives, professional acquaintances, businesses, people associated with a particular business or a particular job. It's a great way to effectively just group those together. Another reason you would do this is when you're composing emails and you say you've got 5 or 6 people you want to send it to, you could just build a group and then send it to that group instead of having to punch in everybody's name. So there's a lot of just reasons to set this up. So we're going to start here. I've got Google open in my Gmail, and I've gone down to contacts and access that, and I essentially have 3 contacts here, and I want to join Jane and John Doe into one family group. So I simply just select them here, and when I do select them, it populates a new button here. It's the group button, and essentially it has 3 little heads there. It means it's, effectively as a group. And I'm going to click down here, and I'm going to go down. Already I have these groups already set for myself, but I'm going to come down here to create new, and I'm going to type in family and click OK. And Google automatically creates that family group, and automatically moves Jane and John Doe into that family group. So when I click on my contacts, I essentially see all 3 of them, but when I go to the family group section, then I effectively just see Jane and John Doe. And that's how to manage them. Also, in case you want to delete a group, you could simply select that group and come down to the More button and select Delete Group. And that's a good way to delete ones that you say you didn't want. So if I wanted to come down here to this one here, I would select that, and I would go down to Delete Group. It says, are you sure? Click OK, and that particular group is gone. Now, to go back to my Gmail, to show you this in action, I'm going to go ahead and delete what I have here. And I want to say effectively just send these to my family. Say I've got some photographs I want to send to my family. I just press F. Google automatically recognizes that I've got a group named as F as family. Select that, and I have Jane and John Doe automatically set up for myself. So I can send that directly to them. Another note to put in your back pocket here is to keep in mind, if you send it to 2, it's going to send it to everybody, and everybody's going to see that email address. So in case if you didn't want to broadcast everybody's email address, you can drop down to BCC instead, and what that's going to do for you is essentially that's going to blind carbon copy. So as I send it to Jane and I send it to John, neither one of those 2 individuals will recognize or will able to view the group's email addresses. So in professional businesses or say class purposes, you don't want everybody to know. Emails are somewhat private, so you don't want to broadcast that information. You can keep it in a BCC. Many people don't really know how to effectively use BCC, nor do they care to use it. You don't really know it's there, know how to use it. So that's a good way to kind of keep that information private and only give it to the people that really need to know. But effectively, that is the benefits of having groups built inside of your email client. So if you're in Yahoo or Gmail or Hotmail, whatever client you happen to be, lists and groups are a great way to effectively manage your contacts.